certainly is. It's that simple.
This may be one of the most important matches in the history of the WWF.
If Test wins, then Shane McMahon has agreed to butt out of Test and Stephanie's lives forever. However, if Test loses this Greenwich Street fight to Shane McMahon, then Test and Stephanie's relationship is history.
Look at Test's ribs. They got to be hurting him.
Well, Test has done his share of ambushing himself. Test has taken out every single member of the Mean Street Posse, starting out with Pete Gas. Pete Gas sustained a neck injury and 3 cracked ribs. And then it was Rodney. Rodney with a separated shoulder and a broken arm, thanks to Test. And then Joey Abs got his ankle crushed, leaving only Shane McMahon to face the 6'6", 270-pound youngster.
This is scary for Shane. I'm worried. Think he's up for it though, JR?
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 240 pounds, Shane McMahon.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, at WrestleMania, Shane McMahon proved to the world that he is an amazing young athlete. And he's coming out here without any backup, without the Mean Street Posse, on his own. And you got to admire the fact that Shane McMahon is going to do this by himself. He's going to step in the ring with Test.
Boy, what guts this takes. I'm telling you, Shane really thinks he knows what's best for Stephanie, and I'm sure he does. I want one of those jerseys he's wearing.
Shane McMahon made this a Greenwich Street fight yesterday morning on Livewire.
How gutsy is Shane McMahon?
Let's stare down here, both men. Wait a minute.
What is this?
That's Posse music, isn't it?
Oh my gosh! The Posse! What's left of the Posse?
Shane McMahon is shocked to see Rodney, Pete Gas, and Joey Abs,
his friends. The Posse! You know what they say, JR? Every day, someone must pay. Oh boy, how gutsy is Joey Abs? He's got a crushed ankle, and he's still hobbling around.
Joey Abs got a walking cast on there. You see the damage done in those ambush attacks by Test. And
well, you know, it's only natural that they're here because this is a Greenwich Street fight.
Okay,
well, look at this.
Yeah, who didn't know that they were going to be here?
There's a couch. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there's a couch here. This don't smell right.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
My God, what a takedown by Test. Taking Shane McMahon down. Test hammering away. You talk about a personal issue. Shane McMahon does not want Test to date Shane's sister, Stephanie.
Well, what do you... Oh, look at that, Shane.
Good spear by Shane McMahon, and Shane McMahon with right hands on Test. Test of those busted up ribs, thanks to Shane McMahon's kendo stick attack last Monday night. Not to mention what happened earlier tonight on Heat.
Look at that.
Test is so strong. Hard right hand, Shane McMahon helpless in that corner now.
Grief.
Man, this is going to be this.
Oh my God!
Oh, what a back body drop. Shane McMahon was in another time zone there.
Oh, look at this. They got champagne over there.
Test stepping over that top rope. Tell you what, this is ugly. Oh. These two men are wanting to destroy each other. Shane wants to destroy Test and Stephanie's relationship.
Well, come on, what do you expect? I mean, let's face it. Shane McMahon is from, well, you heard about his father, handsome, affluent entrepreneur. That's what Vince McMahon is. The McMahon family, you want him to be associated with trash like Test?
I don't really consider Test trash, quite honestly.
Oh, come on.
Test and Shane McMahon out in the seats here. We got, as we said earlier, 19,404 have crammed the Target Center here in Minneapolis, and they're getting an up-close and personal look at this Greenwich Street fight.
Beautiful.
Shane just clothesline Test from the outside back in.
I'm telling you, Shane is making a believer out of me and all the rest of the world right here. Look at this.
Shane's got a lot of guts. There's no doubt about that.
This is dangerous.
But there, and what a power slam. Right on the floor.
They can bust Shane's ribs.
And there's the Posse. If nobody knew they were coming, why do they have a couch conveniently set here at ringside?
I don't know.
Drinking champagne.
I guess they wanted to be comfortable. Well, you just don't like rich people, do you, JR?
Right hands by Test.
Just because they prefer potatoes au gratin to grits, you don't like him.
Yes, another knockdown of Shane McMahon.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, the high face of the posse. And Rodney and,
Uh-oh.
yeah, just,
A little champagne in the eyes. Have a drink. Oh, no.
oh, the press slam.
What?
Shane thrown right to his buddies.
Oh, my gosh.
Shane McMahon, press slam, and Stephanie McMahon back in our tech area.
Stephanie, that's not funny. Oh, my gosh.
What a shot. Test this Greenwich street fight completely out of hand here.
They don't act this way in Greenwich, do they?
Only passed through there a couple of times, I couldn't tell you. And now look at the posse. All three members of the posse hammering away at Test.
You can't blame them, JR. They weren't asking for this.
No, they just had a couch at ringside.
That's right, just to sit down and enjoy the match. Now look at this.
3 against 1 is what it is.
Oh, man.
Man, that's gotta hurt.
Oh,
Referee Mike Chioda trying to pull the posse off a Test. And now the 3 members of the posse doing a pretty darn good number on Test here. Throwing him back to Shane.
Shane will do anything to see that his sister Stephanie doesn't wind up with a lowlife like
Mailbox.
Test. Mailbox. That's from Greenwich. With a $sign on it.
What a shot right in the face of Test. This posse is giving
this?
Shane McMahon weapons. They're feeding Shane McMahon.
Oh, that sign is from Greenwich Avenue. That's right on I think that's right at the driveway of Shane's house.
What is that?
I don't know.
Some kind of,
It's a shot of the posse.
oh, my God, there's glass everywhere.
There was a shot of the posse.
There's glass everywhere, for God's sakes.
Good.
Shane McMahon just broke that picture frame right with the glass out here.
Did you hear that? He said, don't you ever think about touching my sister.
This,
just imagine
this has got to
Stephanie
be over.
McMahon.
It's got to be over here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
No, Test kicked out. Test won't stay down. Can you imagine what Test must feel for Stephanie McMahon to endure this?
Oh, this is scary. Oh, come on, Stephanie. Come to your senses.
Man, this is what a physically intense street fight this is. Oh, Shane McMahon showed a lot of athleticism and a reverse elbow.
I can't believe Stephanie's back there.
That was a hell of a move right there.
What is wrong with Stephanie if she winds up with
nothing
this
wrong
idiot
with Stephanie.
Test?
There's
Wouldn't you
nothing
rather,
wrong with it.
Stephanie, wouldn't you rather vacation
Oh,
at
look out,
Martha's
look out,
Vineyard
look
than
out.
Six
They've got
Flags?
some high risk right here. Shane
Shane.
McMahon.
Be careful.
Test got to be out
Be
of
careful.
reach.
Oh, what's he doing?
Shane McMahon trying a corkscrew moonsault, but Test was too far away. Shane took the chance anyway.
My gosh.
Man, that was a hell of an attempt. Look at this. Glass breaking everywhere, right on the skull of Test moments ago.
It's a shame. That was a good shot of the posse, too. I think Shane's hurt his leg.
Shane McMahon trying to fight his way back up. These two men have absolutely brutalized each other.
Look at that.
Oh, Shane trying to leapfrog. Got caught in the powerbomb. Hey, ref, 1, 2.
Look at Rodney with that broken arm.
Referee got distracted, but they'll. Oh, damn. Long 2 count. Rodney saved the day there. I think Test would have the 3 king.
Forget Rodney. What a gutsy move by Shane.
I'll tell you, Shane is showing a lot of guts.
Watch
Look at
this.
this.
Watch Shane's leg. Oh, my gosh. I don't know how he's able to stand up.
Boy, these guys have just hammered each other to.
That's how personal
kingdom.
this is to Shane. It's Shane's sister.
Come on, Shane.
He loves her with all his heart, and he wants the best for her.
He wants to control her life.
Now,
Shane able to avoid the contact, but the referee was not.
did you see Test intentionally kicked the referee?
Well, that's an arguable point. I don't
He
know.
should be disqualified. Shane should be declared the winner.
There's no disqualifications in a street fight. Shane McMahon back up barely.
Look out,
There's a
Shane.
Clothesline.
Oh, my gosh.
Right on here bias. Shane McMahon clothesline on the outside. To the outside.
It's not good for Shane.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Test down. What's he?
Oh, no.
That's the same weapon.
Watch it, Shane. Oh,
That's what Test was tasting earlier.
that's gonna
Thanks to Shane and the posse.
break Shane's back.
Man, this is a vile, aggressive matchup. Somebody's gonna get hurt bad here. What a slam on the outside, and I guarantee you, Those little matches don't offer very much forgiveness.
I know you can't relate to this, JR, but Shane loves his sister so much that he's fighting his heart out for it. Put himself through this torture for Stephanie.
I think he loves. Wait a minute. Hey, come on.
What?
That was a damn posse.
Well,
I thought all those guys were hurt.
oh, look at this.
Joey Abs and Pete Gas and Rodney triple teaming Test. The referee's down. It wouldn't matter anyway. It's a street fight. And
What
now
are they doing here?
Posse dismantling the Spanish announce table. And they're putting Test on this table.
What's happening here?
Test is helpless. Test has been assaulted by the 3 members of the posse. And
Oh, Shane.
what's Shane doing here? Oh, come on. What? I can't believe this. No, come on. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Wait a minute.
This is suicide. This is suicide.
Shane!
My God, Jesus. God almighty.
Gotta get help out here. Get some help for him. Get help.
Shane McMahon drove that elbow right through Test's heart. Shane McMahon. These 2 men have brutalized each other. There's nothing left to Test. There's nothing left to Shane McMahon.
And lucky for Test, there's no referee. Wait a minute.
Look at this. This is suicide.
Oh my gosh.
My God, that is suicide. And now the referee. Unbelievable. This
One
is
more time, look.
absolutely an amazing show of guts. Shane McMahon.
Stephanie, look at this. Look at your brother. What if we gotta, let's take one more horrifying look at this. I still can't, I can hardly watch this. Look. Oh my God. Oh.
I'll tell you what.
Wait a minute, the referee's counting.
You talked about Shane fighting for Stephanie's honor. My God, what is Test going through here? What is?
I don't know. Look at this. Look at the posse.
Test has been put through hell because of his love for Stephanie and the damn posse now. Now they're putting Shane in the ring, Joey Abs, and throwing water in Shane's face and bring him around.
Good.
Shane was on Dream Street.
Revive him.
Pete Gas got the referee distracted.
Get over there, Shane.
This is it right here. This has got to be all.
Covering.
It should not end this way. This is not right, damn it. Hey, Test got a shoulder up. Test got a shoulder up.
How did he do it?
Somehow, some way, Test reached down and got a shoulder up before the 3 count.
Somehow that idiot Test did that for Stephanie. I know he did. Come on, Shane. You're gonna lose your sister.
How much more can these? Oh, look out! Oh, Pete Gas is still Shane. Gas knocked down.
What happened?
There's a cover. Hey, ref, there's a cover. Oh, damn! The posse. Shane McMahon was beat.
No.
And Joey Abs pulled Shane out for that pinning predicament.
Somehow Shane kicked out for his sister. He did it for Stephanie.
And
Oh,
that's Rodney with that cast. The cast on his arm.
that'll do it.
That's got to be it. I cannot believe.
Hey, ref, get in the ring, referee.
Shane's going to win this match. He's not going to do it alone,
Good
though.
job, Rodney.
Oh, yes!
What?
For the love that Test has for Stephanie is immeasurable. Test will not stay down.
What are we gonna do, Pops? Look at this.
The Stooges are here. Patterson and Briscoe. Patterson and Briscoe.
The Stooges have returned.
The Stooges have returned.
Look at this. You idiots.
Patterson and Briscoe have evened the score. But Joey Abs is up in the chair. Right back in his face. And now it's back to one-on-one.
Shane.
All the way to steel post.
Oh, my God.
For Shane McMahon.
No.
Pump handle. Into a power slam.
Oh, no. Get up, Abs. Get up, Joey.
Test got to go for the
Pete,
cover.
where are you?
Test is not through. I think this one's for Stephanie. This one is for Stephanie McMahon.
He's got no help.
Well, look at Shane's overhead.
Shane, move. Move.
And Shane McMahon has got a butt out of Test and Stephanie's life. Test he's earned the right to have a relationship. And man, there's some love here, King.
I'm gonna tell you, we all knew it, but Stephanie must be really somebody special to fight that hard for Test to go through all that ordeal.
So, is this on?
And we are back live, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Ross, Jerry the King Lawler here at ringside. 18,123 have jam-packed the Staples Arena here tonight. Has been sold out for weeks in anticipation of Stephanie McMahon's wedding, her marriage to Test here tonight. We're going to see now Test in action as it's Vince McMahon's wedding gift to Test, for Test to go one-on-one, for Test to get his hands on Triple H, the game here tonight.
So in other words, out of all the wedding presents Test could have had, anything he could have asked for, because you know Mr. McMahon could afford anything, he asked for a match with Triple H here on his wedding night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple H.
After all that Triple H and DX have done to the McMahon family, after all the things that Triple H has said to and about Stephanie, Test wants to get his hands on Triple H and rip him apart right here tonight live on Raw. Now, folks, don't forget still to come, The Rock, along with Mankind, will take a mystery partner.
Yeah, it's not official that it's Al Snow. I think The Rock will probably vote that down.
To take on X-Pac and the Outlaws here tonight.
His opponent, weighing in at 282 pounds, Test.
You know, it's bad luck to see the bride before the wedding, and sometimes for the next 10 years, too, but is it bad luck for the groom to come out here before the wedding? It might be, if that guy has anything to say about it.
No doubt about that. Well, we're ready to start here, but there's no referee. Right here is in the back. We have no ref. Wait a minute. Here comes somebody. What the hell is that? Look at that referee, King. He's got a Vince McMahon mask on.
It is. It's a Vince McMahon mask?
What's the deal here?
Wait a minute.
The referee, whomever it may be, is wearing a Vince McMahon mask, and Test not wasting any time, netting Triple H from behind.
Well, you know it can't be Vince, because Vince is not allowed within 50 feet of Triple H.
Due to the temporary order of protection that Triple H put on Vince last week after Vince tried to assault DX in the limousine.
Yeah, but then again, you know, Vince is pretty smart.
You wouldn't think that Vince would take a chance in going back to jail on his daughter's wedding night and come out here and do this, would you?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
Oh, no.
nice neck record by Test on Triple H.
Look at the uncanny likeness. The hair's exactly the same.
Not even moving, is it?
Plastic looking. Oh,
McMahon and Triple H will meet.
Oh,
look
no.
at a power slam by Test. And Test with the right hands, not going for the
Vince, come
cover
in
there.
here. You got to see this
You
guy. He's
got
a
to see
mask
that,
on.
Vince.
Look.
Come on, this is great. I love it. Vince, you love that. Come on.
This guy looks just
Hurry
like
up.
it.
Stooge is back there calling for Vince. I guess he's back there.
Vince is getting ready for the wedding, obviously. Patterson and Briscoe got their tuxedos on. And a knockdown on the high knee by Triple H, taking Test down. I started to say Triple H and Vince McMahon will meet one-on-one at Armageddon. Just a little under, I should say, 2 weeks from now. Sunday, December the 12th.
Now, JR, you just really, the question begs to be asked. What other referee would come out here wearing a Vince McMahon mask?
It's a good question. I can't answer. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, it's a heck of a risk if that perhaps was, at some stretch of the imagination, Vince McMahon to take a chance on going right back to jail.
Uh-oh, look at this.
And then Triple H measuring Test and dropped the knee right in the head. Well, like you said earlier, King, Test does not want to re-break his nose. Just probably an hour or so,
Oh, look at this,
less.
look at this. Triple H going right for that schnoz. Don't you know Triple H would love to wreck this wedding some sort of way? I mean, even as insignificant of making Test take wedding pictures with a broken nose and walk down that aisle
Have a
with
seat,
it.
I swear.
That guy moves around just like
Vince,
that.
come on, you got to see that. Don't even flush it. Come on.
Hey,
Oh.
Vince.
They're trying to get Vince out of the toilet.
Vince was in the hopper. And that's enough information on that.
You're not kidding.
Right hand by Triple H. The leader of DX is Triple H. Taped right hand, and Test fighting back.
Hey, man, you know what, JR? You don't think Patterson and Briscoe are smart enough to be... Nah, they're not that smart.
Sleeper applied by Triple H on Test. Has it locked in, does Triple H the game.
And look at the referee, he seems just unconcerned, like he's...
Well, I'll tell you one thing, McMahon made it clear that somebody's going to bleed at Armageddon in 13 days from tonight on pay-per-view. In the match between McMahon and Triple H. That is not going to be a pre-wrestling match because Vince McMahon is not a wrestler.
Look at this referee, he's not even... Yeah, he is going to check the arm. Uh-oh. Look at this, he's trying to
Well, the referee just backhanded Test and get him,
snap him out of it.
snap him right out of it. It worked. And Test firing up here.
Oh.
He lowered his head, and Triple H planted Test
On the
with
nose.
a DDT
On the nose.
right on the old beak. Canvas on the beak. Oh! Low blow by Triple H. And Triple H got diverted the referee, whomever it may be's attention. Why is this referee wearing gloves?
I'm telling you, there's something real fishy about this.
What would a individual be covering up with their hands?
For some reason, they don't want to be recognized whatsoever. Where do you get a Vince McMahon mask?
Wherever WWF merchandise is sold, I suppose. Triple H kicking away at Test. Test backed up in that corner, nowhere to go there, and the referee trying to restrain Triple H a little bit. And Triple H is kind of having some words with the official, and it's giving Test a little bit of an opportunity to regroup here and come back with a couple of right hands, but Triple H quickly cuts Test off with a knee to the solar plexus.
Uh-oh.
Oh, gut wrench, power bomb. Nice offensive move by Test, taking the air right out of the sails of Triple H.
I still can't believe that Test is actually in here competing, wrestling Triple H when he's going to get married in, gosh,
Less than an hour.
right. What's up with that, JR? Can you believe it?
Shows you that Test wants some revenge. He wants some restitution. It's widely speculated that it was DX that shoved Test down the stairs a couple of weeks ago on Raw that bowled over Stephanie and Shane, and those three could have been very severely injured in that predicament. And a lot of fingers have been pointed toward DX on that situation.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Watch yourself, Triple H. This could be bad.
Well, Triple H able to counter. Saw it coming, nice counter, but no counter from that belly-to-back suplex. Test out, stepping over the top rope.
Here comes one of those high-risk maneuvers. I'd think twice if I were you, Test. About this and about getting married.
And Triple H wisely rolled outside, rolling out of bounds here. Does Triple H?
Uh-oh, I don't like the look of this.
Oh, Test came right off the apron and got a taped right hand buried deep into his abdomen.
Well, he's the game. That's
And
why they call him the game.
And the groom here
watch
is
this.
not in too good a shape.
Wow.
Nose first, face first, right into this, our announce table.
Is his nose still in one piece? Not again.
Oh, come on.
No.
Come on, you're gonna break his nose again.
What about his nose? Triple H has got to take pictures tonight.
Well, Test wanted this matchup. And he got the wedding gift from his future father-in-law, Vince McMahon. And now Triple H
just went out and got a metal chair.
Triple H and Test one-on-one here. It was Test that wanted the match. His future father-in-law, Vince McMahon, signed the match. We don't know who this referee is, even though we do have our suspicions. It cannot legally be Vince McMahon due to the temporary order of protection.
Well, why else is somebody out here wearing a Vince McMahon mask?
That's a great question I cannot answer.
Oh, look out!
Face buster by Triple H, who had just counted. That should be all right there.
Look at this referee. Why isn't he counting now?
Hey, ref. Referee made no attempt to count the pinfall after the face buster. Oh! And Triple H just knocked down the referee.
Hit the ref! Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Triple H has got to...
Now we're going to find out who this is.
Triple H trying to take that mask off. And, hey, wait a minute. There's Shane McMahon. There's Shane McMahon.
With a tuxedo!
Oh, what a shot right to the head of Triple H. Triple H was trying to take the referee's mask off. Shane McMahon in tuxedo ready for his sister's wedding.
Well, did the referee see Shane hit Triple H with that chair?
Or would it have mattered? Oh, the elbow from the top. The leg is hooked, and a quick count.
I can't believe it.
And Test has defeated
Here
Triple
is
H.
your winner, Test.
That was the fastest count I've ever seen, JR.
But the boss man's got to put that behind him and get ready to defend his hardcore title.
The opponent and challenger, weighing in at 282 pounds, Test.
Our fans watching live tonight on TSN, we welcome you. And one of your new sons, wait a minute. And orange again.
What is that, JR? Oh, look at this.
All I know is right now that the Test and the boss man go right over the railing. The hardcore title at stake here. Test challenging the champion, the big boss man.
This whole arena turned orange, and then Boss Man almost turned blue with that nightstick shoved between his legs.
You look like a royal pumpkin. And we got a hardcore title match right here. Well, no doubt the DX is in the locker room area trying to regroup here. And the boss man using a weapon just knocked the light out. I guess he doesn't want to be held accountable for what he's going to do here to Test.
We're going to see what's going on.
And this is going to be an ugly matchup for the hardcore title. Oh, certainly not ugly when we give you a preview of the first ever Miss Royal Rumble swimsuit competition later here tonight.
Oh, I can't wait for that, but look at this.
Austin's got a chain wrapped around that right hand, tapping away at that often broken nose of Test. Test talking into work there, and gets another right hand for his trouble, courtesy of the hardcore champion, the Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man has already knocked that protective mask off of Test.
Remember, this
Is
is
Test nose bleeding already?
no disqualification, ball count anywhere,
Busted
no
nose.
holds barred matchup.
What? Somebody's sitting on a throne in there.
Boss Man scoring with those right hands. And Test, again, his nose has been busted open, perhaps even re-broken.
When is he going to learn? Let that thing heal.
Boy, the Boss Man is a hard hombre to handle in this no-holds-barred environment.
Look at this.
Boss Man lowering that gate that
Like a garage door.
right on the throat of Test. And Boss Man is pulling out all the stops here. And there's a count. It's going to be no. Oh, it's not over. Test able to get a shoulder up, believe it or not.
That door down on his nose.
Test has endured so much. And he's not quit, not one iota, as this young man from Toronto.
Oh, look at this.
And now the Boss Man will get wrapped up by Test.
I love these hardcore matches.
And they are so unpredictable, all these hardcore matchups. This is for the hardcore title. The Boss Man, the champion, Test, the challenger.
These guys can fight all over the arena. They can use absolutely anything they can get their hands on. They can do absolutely anything to their opponent. Oh, they're going to get their hands on
anywhere.
Look at this, JR. Time to take out the trash.
We have already seen another altercation live between The Rock and the Big Show. We have seen DX attempt to eliminate Cactus Jack already here tonight, but that did not succeed, I should say. Hey, what there's, Prince Albert coming down.
Wait a minute.
To get a closer look, and he got a real good look at the Boss Man's trash can.
I can't believe that Boss Man just laid out Prince Albert with that can.
Test is bleeding from that. Oh, the Boss Man got his feet on the ropes and got a near fall there. Prince Albert and the Boss Man had been serious running buddies until that thing really blew up in their faces last Thursday night on SmackDown.
It's just nightstick. Look at Albert. Oh!
Prince Albert in the ring. Remember, it's no disqualification. And now,
Look at him from the front and the back.
and Test nailed Prince Albert along with the Boss Man with the Boss Man's own nightstick.
An ungrateful Test.
Boss Man got nailed with a nightstick, and down he went. And now Test has the nightstick in his hand.
Wait a minute, you don't think he's gonna try to...
Oh, Test at 6'6", 280, going up top.
Now with Boss Man's own nightstick.
Test has thrown the nightstick deep into the heart of the Boss Man. And we've got a new hardcore champion.
The winner and the new World Wrestling Federation Hardcore Champion, Test.
What?
Test, busted nose and all, has become the hardcore champion. Certainly a great deal of motivation.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you figure it out. We're ready for six-man tag team action here.
Plus, it's the Silicon Valley, not the Silicon Valley.
The following six-man tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Molly Holly, weighing 150 pounds, Spike Dudley.
Well, Spike working on his conditioning down from 155 to 150. Spike Dudley, who sustained a broken leg at the hands of his loving brothers Bubba Ray and Devon, who have obviously defected to the Alliance and will join Test in this six-man tag team action. But Spike is not coming unarmed.
At a combined weight of 567 pounds, Farouk Bradshaw.
Well, if you're going to a street fight or some honky-tonk, you'd want these two guys to go with you. But the way they lost the WWF Tag Team titles, the Acolytes will never forget what Test did to them.
Right, Test cost the Acolytes, cost the APA the WWF Tag Team Championship. He gave them exactly what they deserve after the APA brutalized Test for no good reason at all.
Well, Test was tried and convicted without proper evidence. That was certainly not totally fair whatsoever. The APA did try to apologize, but obviously apology rejected.
From the Alliance, first, weighing 282 pounds, Test.
Test caught a beating because the APA thought Test was the mole for the Alliance, and he wasn't. He didn't deserve to catch the beating.
But you agree that the mole should be beaten up and handled, but you were the mole.
I respectfully invoke my Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination.
Well, I understand Test's frustration, but in any event, I think this is a drastic move to turn his back on the WWF.
Yeah, we're coming down.
At a combined weight of 556 pounds, Devon Bubba Ray Dudley.
Here comes two of the toughest men I've ever seen in tag team action anywhere in any era. But the APA love a good fight. This is going to be an interesting six-man tag team matchup. And certainly as we build the anticipation for the two big showdown matchups for championships, Stone Cold defending the WWF title against Kurt Angle, and certainly The Rock's return to pay-per-view tonight, going for the WCW gold against Booker T.
Check this out, the W Boys are not intimidated by the APA, and Test is not intimidated by the APA either, and neither Test, Bubba, nor Devon are intimidated by the bully of Dudleyville, Spike.
How can you describe Spike as a bully at a $150?
He is the toughest $150 I have ever met in my life.
Agreed.
And he picks on people that he shouldn't. He victimizes men that are much larger than he is.
Well, it is Farouk and Bubba Ray starting out this six-man tag team matchup. Again, the WWF with a quick start here tonight. And nice teamwork by the Dudleys on Farouk. Nice start for the WWF tonight as Edge has brought back the Intercontinental Championship to the World Wrestling Federation. And Devon Dudley knocking down Farouk. These Dudleys and Test going to make a very hard-to-beat six-man combination in my book.
Well, as long as it's 3-on-3, I'll have no objection. But if this match is going to become... If this is like the Intercontinental title match, there's going to be a lot of objections raised. I mean, let's be honest.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Lance Storm lost the Intercontinental title because Edge had help from his own brother. Let's be honest about it.
Edge actually won in spite of his own brother, Paul. If you think back at the actions of that, at the closing moments of that matchup.
Don't blame me for Christian's ineptitude. The man still interfered in a title match.
Well, one thing's for sure, I can say conclusively that Test did cost the APA the WWF Tag Team titles and certainly Tag Team Championships. Both WWF and WCW decided tonight inside a steel cage. There's the elbow, and Test quickly kicks out before Bradshaw could get that pinning combination.
See, there's a difference between Test and a WWF superstar. Test is proud that he cost the APA the WWF Tag Team titles.
Well, he may pay for his proudness, let me say that, before this one is all said and done. And a nice elevation there by Test, taking down Bradshaw. That's where you want Bradshaw or Farouk off that vertical base. They're very dangerous when they are upright with those right hands coming at you.
And I might add that Test is proud to be working for the Alliance and a wonderful boss like Shane McMahon, and I second that motion.
I heard his butt kissing before they came out here, so he's certainly changed. Hard shot there by Bradshaw, right on the spine, and there's a DDT on Devon. And this one could be over right here, but it's not.
It's okay to be a butt kisser as long as you're a butt kicker. And speaking of which, here comes the bully of Dudleyville, Spike.
All 150 pounds of him. You got to admire Spike Dudley's courage. He's just returned from a broken leg. There's an inside cradle, and little Spike using leverage to take down his half-brother Devon, and another one. Little son of a gun's quicker than a water bug.
I've never seen a water bug.
How about a cootie? You ever seen a cootie? Never mind. Oh, look at Spike. He was hung up to dry and landed right on his lower abdomen on the top rope. And Spike Dudley's momentum that he was trying to build has been certainly negated.
I've seen a cockroach, and I'll tell you what, Spike Dudley is harder to terminate than a cockroach, but the Dudleys are the best terminators and exterminators in the business today.
And Bubba Ray putting his little half-brother Spike off. Spike hung upside down. Nowhere to go but down, and that's exactly where Spike went, all 150 pounds off.
You have to admire the tough love being instilled on the little brother by Bubba and Devon.
Man, you sure have a unique vision of tough love, Paul.
Thank you very much. And it's a pleasure to work with you today.
And Tess looking for that elbow, didn't find it, and Spike's got to use every bit of quickness and resourcefulness that he can to survive, and he cannot survive, can Spike, after that spine buster, in my opinion. And look at the size of Tess. What is he? He's 6'6" or 6'7", 280 in that range. A big mountain of a man. And wait a minute. Now this is not a tables match.
Doesn't need to be. It's a Dudley's match. And where there's Dudleys, there's tables.
Well, the Dudleys setting up their patented table here. Oh, wait a minute. Don't do it. My God, you'll break loose. That's Spike with a right to the eye. Got Test off balance. And look at the power of Test to the kick out. I thought Test was going to throw Spike right over the top rope, right through this table.
I can guarantee you that was Test's intention.
Hard right hands by Test. It has been downhill for Spike since sustaining the spine buster. Now, the littlest man in this match, the smallest man in the WWF, has been isolated.
Quick tag by the Dudley boys. Spike has been isolated. Double team by Bubba and Devon. Let's give credit, JR, where credit is due.
Tremendous flapjack by Bubba Ray and Devon. The hook of the leg, and Spike using every bit of strength that he could muster, able to kick out.
Here you go, Spike being sent way up in the air, crashing down hard into the canvas.
And again, Spike does not have the body weight to shock absorb that kind of impact. And now Devon, it may be academic from this point forward. Crowd chanting for the APA, but The APA are not in this match at this moment anyway.
No, Spike is in the match, fighting all by himself against 3 men, and it serves Spike right.
Spike trying to make the tag. Reaching down and does tag Bradshaw. Plus Bradshaw and Test. And Bradshaw taking Test off the newest Alliance member's feet. And look at Bradshaw, literally from pillar to post. He is a big, monstrous Texan. Here's Bradshaw, and what a shot that was. Look at the knockdowns that Bradshaw's creating. And now Farouk is in. The APA double teaming the 300-pound Bubba Ray Dudley. And Test reverses Bradshaw to the far side, and Bradshaw caught Test. That's no small feat. Test 280, and the shot by Devon. The shot by Farouk. Farouk taking Devon outside, leaving Test and Bradshaw in the ring. And Test with a big kick, that knockout kick. And wait a minute, it could be a powerbomb. And it is. What a slam. What a shot that was.
It sure was. I can't dispute that.
There's the cover. It is over. Oh, wait a minute. Bubba Ray pulling Bradshaw off Test, and there's Spike. And, oh my God! Spike Dudley! His body over the clothesline from hell. It's over the ring with the referees out here checking on Spike.
Over my ass, and the referee doesn't count.
Wait a minute.
Shino back on the attack.
My gosh, where did he come from? Where did Shane McMahon come from? He did it at chair on Bradshaw's skull. Oh, I can't believe the way this one went down.
Here are your winners, Test and the Dudley Boys. The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, representing the Alliance, weighing 282 pounds, Test.
Well, certainly this young man has made a huge impact in the Alliance, and his big foot made an impact to The Undertaker's face in a tag match on UPN SmackDown Thursday night.
Well, check this out. The Undertaker has Booker T up for the last ride. Wham! Right in the face. The big boot of Test, which knocked out The Undertaker, and Booker scores the 1, 2, 3. I love pieces of footage like that.
Yeah, 6'7", 280. Has made an impact in the Alliance. He's young, but what a challenge this is going to be.
Weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
There was on October the 5th, 1997, when Kane first walked through Hellfire and Brimstone in this very arena. His very first appearance in the WWF here in St. Louis. And Kane now in Test. Certainly building a rivalry here. 2 big young studs. And this will be a straight-ahead, smash-mouth, in-your-face matchup between these 2 super heavyweights.
Oh, no doubt. Kane is not a man. He's a monster. But Test is going to chop Kane down to size tonight.
This matchup certainly reminiscent of a lot of the heavyweight fights. They're not boxing each other, looking for that knockout blow. And I think that's what Test and Kane are doing here. They're not going to feel each other out. They're both going to look for that high-impact knockout blow. And quite frankly, Test has that big right football that has been ultra impressive in recent weeks.
Oh, I agree with you, but then again, Kane has the choke slam, and Test has to be very careful to avoid the choke slam just as much as Kane has to avoid the big boot.
Kane catching the 280-pounder in midair. Power slam, looking for a 3, and WCW referee Nick Patrick assigned this contest, found 2 in that exchange. Kane certainly the bigger, perhaps stronger of the 2, at about 325. And a shot, nice kick by Test. And Kane didn't go off his feet. He certainly felt it, and Kane manhandling did the Big Red Machine, the 280-pounder.
For a long time, we all felt that Kane was invincible, invulnerable. Oh my God!
And Kane just muscling up Test. Military pressing him to about eye level and then dumping Test over the top rope.
I've never seen anyone manhandle Test that way.
Test big and strong. How resilient is he? We're about to find out. As another right hand by Kane, and I don't care who you are, too many right hands by the Big Red Machine are going to bring you to your milk. And, oh, wait a minute, Tesla's got that ring bell. He's got the ring bell, and right in the head. Wait a minute.
What?
That should be a disqualification, wouldn't you suggest?
If Nick Patrick had seen it, I would agree with
What
you.
was he looking at? Your cap?
It is a nice cap, you know. Don't you like it?
Oh, it's spiffy. Kane just got nailed with a ring bell. What I thought was right in front of the referee. However, this match is continuing, and Test with a big advantage. Man, the quicker Test can put Kane away after that shot to the face of the ring bell, the better for the Alliance member.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, Test has to put away Kane quickly, but Test is all over Kane right now. When was the last time you saw Kane dragged into a corner?
Well, it's been a while, I'll tell you. Hard right hands, high impact stuff, right to the head, the shot to the head.
There you go, check it out. Now, no way Nick Patrick sees it.
He was standing right there, Nick. The referee was standing right there. There's no reason that Nick Patrick should let this match continue after that sort of conduct by Test.
Could you show it to me again? I must have missed it.
Oh, look at, good gosh, look at this power. A vertical suplex.
I mean, show it to me from a different angle or something.
The cover here, and Kane rolled that left shoulder off the canvas. That was a vertical suplex, and looks like the Test has got a busted lip.
Yeah, but that's not going to stop you. Oh, man!
Test walked right into that. Man, this is how it's going to be. That may prove too fruitful for Test if you want to get Kane just wide open and anything goes. The Big Red Machine's got no problem. Hard clothesline right to the solar plexus. Could have driven the air out of Test, but nobody there for the elbow.
And Test is on the move. Notice the quickness, the agility of Test.
Test will have that advantage, I think. Test quicker, maybe better agility than the 325-pounder. The elbow. Another hook of the leg, and look at Kane. Suck that air in, get both hands on the chest of Test, and then Vince pressed him off of him, so to speak.
But notice now, Test stalking Kane. Test all over the Big Red Freak Show.
Well, it's good to see that Mr. McMahon hasn't changed.
I don't call him Mister.
He's here, well, maybe you should get in the habit. He's here to make an impact.
Why don't you help him along with this jacket?
Well, that was Michael Cole's responsibility at that point in time. You saying you wouldn't help him on this jacket?
No, I would not.
Right.
I warned Rob Van Dam about Vince McMahon for years. What was
this? Hardwalk slam.
I mean, if Vince McMahon is in Rob Van Dam's ear, then the title tonight is in grave jeopardy.
Let me tell you, ear or no ear, the title is in grave jeopardy because I got to believe Van Dam is here to win and win the WWE title, and it's no disqualification. Oh, high impact attempt, and that would have certainly put Kane away if Test could have found the mark, but it was not to be.
Man, Test tried to drive that elbow right into the heart of Kane. Kane got out of the way just in time.
Kane now, a neck breaker on Test. New movement from the Big Red Machine. Not one of his regular maneuvers offensively is that neck breaker. Both men are down. This has been a very hard-hitting, in-your-face, straightforward matchup between two big men.
Kane has to pull out all stops against an athlete like Test.
Kane beating Test to the punch. Right hands finding their mark. Cannot bode well for Test. And the knockdown. But Test, to his credit, getting right back up.
Test backs down from no man or monster. And Kane is a monster.
Well, I can't argue that point. Kane with a suplex. Driving Test down. The lateral press. Perhaps too low in the abdomen there. Maybe not enough weight on the shoulders as Test was able to get his shoulder up. Man, you can miss just by a little bit in these pinning situations. It costs you. And Kane now, those elbows, hooking up the 280-pound man with one arm. Sidewalk slam, another lateral press. Should be over here, but it's not, and it was that close.
Notice how Kane gets the shoulder up so that the referee can see it, ensuring that a 3 count does not occur.
Both line to the outside. And Nick Patrick admonishing Kane as if that's going to do any good to the Big Red Machine after getting his bell rung with the ring bell.
I'm so impressed with Test in this match. Wham! Into the corner. And there it is, JR!
First the ring post, and then that big right foot of Test taking down Kane. And I'm not so sure the Big Red Machine is going to be able to recover from a double high impact.
Check this out, into the ring post, and now Test takes advantage of the situation.
The cover, here we go, and Prudhomme up 3. Kane refusing to stay down.
And just like Test got the shoulder up before, I'll give credit where it's due. Kane making sure Nick Patrick sees the shoulder up.
Busted mouth and all, Test seemingly measuring Kane. Going with that big foot again. Kane avoided it. And Kane now hooking up. Oh, the choke slam. The Big Red Machine delivers a thunderous choke slam. And that should spell the end of Test here in this matchup. And Kane now fighting his own his way back up. There's the cover. Hook in the leg. And a double mark. I can't believe that. I don't think Kane can either. Test kicking out of the choke slam.
Once again, Test making
or
sure.
did he?
I mean, or did he?
Well, I'm not. Second thought, he may not have got that shoulder up.
Oh, please. Can't you give an Alliance member credit?
I've been giving him plenty of credit. Kane the right hand, Test fighting back. Who's going to be the first to get that knockout blow? They both withstood a lot here. And that power slam by Kane. Kane close to 7 feet tall. And Kane now wants to end this one. I don't have any idea what Kane's going to do here, but he's 325 on the top. Looking for a clothesline, it would seem. Test had that one well scouted. And downstairs goes Test.
Pump handle.
Here comes the pump handle slam. And look at the manhandling of Kane by Test.
1, 2.
And Kane kicks out again. And Test must be thinking, what's it going to take to put this monster down?
But Test can't get frustrated here. Test has to keep the pressure on. Test has to take the fight to Kane to beat Kane.
I don't recall anyone ever kicking out that pump handle slam. And no, 280 pounds with the elbow well placed into the big red heart.
1, 2.
And again Kane. My God. This Big Red Machine is not human.
Test cannot get frustrated. Test must keep the pressure on Kane, because if Kane gets a chance to recoup, then Test is in a lot of trouble.
Now what? Now what is... First it was a ring match. Now wait a minute. This is not a no disqualification match. This is not a hardcore match. But that is a hardcore weapon in there. That steel chair. And Kane with a drop kick. Kane drop kicked the chair right back into the face of Test.
A lot of leeway shown both ways by referee Nick Patrick.
Well, that's one way of describing it, a lot of leeway. And now Kane has got the chair, and Kane looking to use the chair, and then Patrick is trying to unarm Kane. He didn't do it to...
Hey!
Wait a minute. Nick Patrick shoved down, and Kane looking for that choke slam. Oh my God, out of nowhere, from left field, the kick. And it is over.
Here is your winner,
Test has pinned Kane.
The following contest is a championship unification match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Alliance, weighing 282 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion, Test.
Well, this will be a unification matchup to consolidate the Intercontinental and the United States title.
You think you know me,
From Toronto, Canada, weighing 240 pounds, the WCW US Champion, Edge.
Now here comes Edge, who I guess is real tight now with Rob Zombie.
About as tight as you are, those other boys you mentioned, your boys.
Well, when this is all over, I'm sure Zombie will give the Sinister Urge the entire CD over to the Alliance, and we'll play it all the time on Raw and SmackDown.
The winner of this match ensures himself a a position in business that basically guarantees themselves a job, regardless of which side wins the winner-take-all match here tonight. If Edge wins this match and the Alliance wins, then Edge will remain with a job, but he'll be the United States champion, and the Intercontinental title will be forgotten.
Can you imagine this? You're witnessing history now. In the Greensboro Coliseum, the birthplace of the United States title, and you're also witnessing the Intercontinental title on the line. Established in 1979 when Pat Patterson won the title in Rio de Janeiro. One title will dissolve this evening.
And the collar elbow tie by these two young men certainly test the big size and strength advantage. And Edge, certainly no cruiserweight, but he is giving away some pounds and some power to his adversary here tonight. Edge has got to use his heart and his quickness, quite frankly, and avoid that big right boot of Test.
That's not funny. It's not humorous. You know what? When you're sitting at home with all your cousins in Oklahoma watching me on Raw tomorrow night going, I used to sit next to that guy. He's a big star now and I'm unemployed. You won't be finding that funny either.
And Edge catching a Test with those forearms. Trying to rock the big man. Test certainly doesn't want Edge to quicken the pace here. And there's a crossbody. And the power of Test before the referee could even get in position to count. Test was out of the pinning predicament.
Let's go, Test, break it there. 1, 2, break it clean.
You know, you're gonna probably wish you hadn't talked about my home state like that.
And why's that?
Well, a week from tomorrow night, we're gonna be in Oklahoma City.
Ain't no we about it. And you know, if you come by,
I wanna be there.
Maybe I'll let you in the back. And
oh, you're not gonna let me do anything.
Get a couple autographs or something.
And
won't this be the third time you've been fired around here?
There's a knockdown by Test. And certainly, again, both these young men in this historic matchup here in Greensboro, and Paul did hit on one valid point in his ramblings, which is euphoric high of being the sensation of the nation in his confrontation with Vince McMahon last Thursday night, is the fact that the U.S. title did originate here in this mid-Atlantic area, and the first tournament was held here in Greensboro.
Think about all the great U.S. Think about all the great U.S. champions from Johnny Valentine to Ric Flair to Harley Race. And think about the lineage of that title. Think about the Intercontinental Championship and Pat Patterson and Ken Patera and Pedro Morales and Don Morocco. And you realize that one of those two titles tonight will be dissolved. It's hard to imagine from a historian's vantage point.
It certainly seems to me that Test is rather cocky tonight. He had his goo-goo eyes with Stacy Keibler earlier.
Wouldn't you?
And then now he's just come sauntering out here to, like, I'm going to take this match just because I'm bigger and stronger. I may be tougher than Edge, so this is going to be easy. And it's not going to be easy as Edge gets the quickness back in his game. And Test going to take a little time out. And a baseball slide. Found his mark. Test got to get Edge right back in that ring. And punishment or not, neither man can win the match on the outside. Certainly neither want to have unfinished business leaving this event, as referee Mike Chioda is using that 10 count. I would assume the referee would allow some sort of leniency, Paul, in this matchup.
Well, I would assume so. I mean, this is it. You're witnessing the unification of the Intercontinental and the United States Heavyweight Championship. What a historic match tonight.
Nice swinging neck breaker by Edge. Just didn't really get a near fall at all there. As again,
one count.
The power of Test certainly coming to the front. Test 6'7", about 280.
And since joining the Alliance right around SummerSlam time, Test has been on a real roll.
He certainly has. Former tag team champion, and now the reigning Intercontinental champion. And just elevated Edge to Test with all that upper body strength and a hard knockdown. That's right down his alley. And Test right now is having his way with Edge. Certainly using that strength and power and intimidation, quite frankly, to his advantage.
Boy, Test is going to make a great unified champion. I'm so proud of Test.
This match is not over, is it?
In my book, it is. 3-0 and soon to be 4-0 on behalf of the Alliance.
I don't know if anybody that's reading your book these days. I think your book's out of business. I don't think your book's in the library anymore.
It's going to be sold out, I'll tell you that. You know why?
Why?
It'll be the only book publicized because I'll be in control with Shane and Stephanie.
Irish whip and the follow-up. And this is a smash mouth, intimidating style by Test, who's got a big smile on his face. He's self-proclaimed ladies' man who may have a higher priority with the women than he does inside this very ring.
Oh, definitely not. How can you say such a thing about this competitor? Test is in control of Edge. I mean, Test has it all, and the man likes to flaunt it, and if you got it, flaunt it.
Test been grounding Edge here in Greensboro, North Carolina, the side of Survivor Series. And I'm sure that it's certainly saying to me like the Alliance was not on the same page earlier in that confrontation. Stone Cold Steve Austin running the owners of the Alliance out of his dressing room area.
No, just respectfully requesting his privacy. The leader of the Alliance needs to concentrate. It's all on the line tonight, winner take all, and Stone Cold Steve Austin deserves respect from the Alliance, which is something he never got from the WWF.
Well, that's another lie, but that's what they keep score at home, folks. That's Heyman's second lie tonight. The issue is, I don't know if Mr. McMahon is telling the truth or not, but Mr. McMahon has succeeded in doing what he wanted to do, and that was create dissension in the Alliance. Everybody's looking over their shoulder just hours before this main event here tonight live from the Survivor Series. And Test got a little overzealous there. Landed his own self in the turnbuckle, sternum first, leg is hooked, and a real close near fall.
But notice it's Test to his feet first.
Test can't score the clothesline. A hard slam, a lot of power there. Reaching back, hooks a far leg and got a near fall.
Test can't get frustrated here. He needs to stay right on top of Edge. Edge is a dangerous, dangerous competitor. But Test knows this. Notice how Test stays dominant in this match.
Right hand blocked. Edge gets his in. Another right hand by the United States champion. One of these titles will go away forever tonight, depending on the outcome of tonight's main event between the WWF and the Alliance. High risk move by Edge that did not pay off, obviously.
And this is Test's chance to capitalize. Test's chance to capitalize and become the unified champion.
Test slowing the pace down. He likes it this way. And now the Edge setting up very gingerly on the top turnbuckle. Not a good spot to be if you're Edge and the United States champion fighting for right hand before this Test is a huge mountain to overcome. Edge beaten down even more by the Intercontinental champion. And it looked like Edge was blocking it. There you see right there the right hand of Edge holding onto that top rope. He doesn't want to be superplexed, and who would? Edge landing right on his feet from that either attempted sunset flip or powerbomb. I'm not quite sure.
Great back kick by Test. And now Test ascends to the top rope.
All or nothing here for Test. The drop kick to the sternum. Edge got the drop kick in. And Test coming off that top rope, very uncharacteristic for a man his size to generate effective offense from the top rope. But he tried it, and he paid the price.
We're up to 5. 6.
Referee very deliberate.
2 more to go.
Both men back up. Test, perhaps the quicker of the two, back to his feet. And this slugfest will not bode well for the smaller Edge, who again at 6'4", about 240, he's not a small man. Edge building some momentum here. Nice spinning heel kick by Edge, taking down Test. More high impact by Edge. Can he hold Test down this time? And the answer to that is obviously no.
Not a chance. Test is on a roll. Nothing can put Test away now. Pump handle slam. I'll say it again. Pump handle slam.
Oh, no! The ball fell out. slam. I'll say it again, we didn't see the pump handle slam. And a clothesline misses. Oh,
Spear!
man, that's gotta be it right there.
Test almost beat Edge with Edge, so moved the spear!
Man, that was some high impact from that spear, and Edge somehow able to kick out. Look at this.
Wow! Edge's own move, applied by Test, and now Test is setting up Edge!
Boy, that big right boot was Test. Test sidestepping Edge. Test seemingly one half step ahead of Edge.
Pump
This
handle!
exchange.
It's
That's gotta be over. The leg is hooked.
2, 3!
And Edge able to kick out. Edge shot that left shoulder off the canvas.
And that looked like 3 to me.
That shoulder came off the canvas like the canvas was on fire. As Edge perpetuating this matchup, extending this matchup for better or for worse for him. And the powerbomb countered with the head scissors. And there's the spear. Edge caught the spear. Will it be? No, it's not.
Woo! Man, is Test Holler what?
Test great toughness and resiliency. I'll hand him that. But right now, Edge has got to have that adrenaline rush somehow, some way. Looking for that DDT.
Block!
The roll up, and he got it, Edge wins it. Edge out wrestled Test.
The winner of this match, and the undisputed Unified Champion, Edge!
Edge uses his leverage, his quickness, and pure wrestling ability for that counter, and caught the cocky Test. But we have got the damnest, hellacious 8-man tag team main event that we have ever seen on Raw, here and now.
The following contest is an 8-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 273 pounds, Triple H!
Triple H's first official action back here on Raw in several weeks. We know that the game will meet the incomparable, legendary Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam in less than 2 weeks on pay-per-view. But King, in 7 days, we just heard from General Manager Bischoff, it will be the Game and The Rock one-on-one here next week.
Yeah, that's because our illustrious leader, Eric Bischoff, is not going to get one-upped by Stephanie McMahon. She bought commercials here on Raw to plug her main event for SmackDown, but I think he topped her. Foot Locker's House of Hoops presents WWE SummerSlam. SummerSlam will be live in 13 days from the sold-out Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, New York, and exclusively on pay-per-view.
Indeed, what a main event here in 1 week. The Game, The Rock in 7 days. And look at these guys that just make me
Introducing
sick.
Test and the tag team champions, Lance Storm and Christian, the Un-Americans.
You know, King, these bastards are disrespecting Old Glory. That's what they are.
Well,
if
come
they
on.
don't like our country, in all due respect
I
to where
agree.
they're from, just get your ass in your vehicle and move on. Just leave our country. Don't spend our money. To hell with the Un-Americans. Disrespecting our flag. There's no reason for it. There's no call for it. And by God, they like it. They enjoy it. They might not like it so much at SummerSlam when Christian and Storm defend the tag titles against Booker T and Goldust. And what about Test and the American Badass?
Oh, that's going to be big. Well, as a matter of fact, they may not like it in just about 2 or 3 minutes when the American Badass and The Rock and this man gets out here along with Goldust.
From Houston, Texas, weighing 256 pounds, Booker T!
Oh yeah, we can dig it, sucker!
It has been a traumatic night for Booker T's tag team partner Goldust, as Mini Dust was destroyed earlier here tonight. But also earlier tonight, Booker T defeated Lance Storm to earn the opportunity for tag team gold at SummerSlam.
From Hollywood, California, Goldust!
Well, the original goofy as a pet coon. Goldust, unpredictable, bizarre. You never know exactly what you're going to get with him, but for some way, somehow, Goldust and Booker T have become a nearly undefeatable combination.
From Houston, Texas, weighing 305 pounds,
He just may be the baddest in all the land. I don't know who's going to argue that point. 6'10 and a half, 300 pounds, as American, as a Texas plate of brisket. The Undertaker, the American badass, and Test, the biggest heavy hitter in the Un-Americans, will meet in less than 2 weeks at SummerSlam one-on-one. But here and now, I gotta think Test is in for a long night.
Oh, you got that right. There he is. They don't make him any better, and they don't make him any more American. Hey! Here we go!
from Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, the WWE Undisputed Champion, The Rock.
Yes, indeed, The Rock meeting the next big thing, Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for the Undisputed Championship. But in 1 week, The Rock gets Triple H one-on-one, but he won't have to wait 1 week to get his hands on him here tonight in this 8-man tag team matchup.
Boy, look at the scowl on the face of The Rock. But speaking of faces, did you see the smile on the face of Brock Lesnar earlier tonight, JR?
I saw it, I sure did, King.
Fiendish.
He had an agenda when he got here. Lesnar is a monster, an undefeated monster. But The Rock cannot be thinking about Brock Lesnar, who has left the arena with his agent Paul Heyman.
Man, JR, look at it. Did I tell you that I love Raw? Look at this team in the ring. Goldust, Booker T, The Undertaker, and The Rock.
Here's 8 reasons that more teenage young men watched Raw last Monday night than any other program on television. Because there's nothing like live Raw every Monday night. And this is an hellacious 8-man combination.
And now with Stacy Keibler on the show every Monday night, I think more and more teenage young men are going to be watching. Woohoo!
Who's going to start it out here? It looks like it's going to be Goldust and Christian.
Whoa!
They'll comprise the tag team matchup at SummerSlam. Tag team Goldust looking downstairs, found what he was looking for with the uppercut right hand. But Christian turning the tables on the gold ones, but not for long. Hard right hands, while Goldust opening up on one half of the tag team champion.
Oh, there you go.
Butt bump.
A butt bump. That's pretty American, the old butt bump.
The old butt bump, and there's a tag. Lance Storm in.
There you go.
Nice direct takedown by Goldust. Sitting up on the arm. Tagging in Goldust tag team partner Booker T. Booker T, a former 11-time WCW tag team champion.
11 times.
Booker, as we mentioned earlier,
I thought it was 5 times.
5-time champion, 11-time tag champion. Booker T and Goldust earned the right to go to SummerSlam for the tag team titles by Booker T's victory over Lance Storm earlier tonight here on Raw.
I should have known better than to ever correct you on the statistics, didn't I, JR? Oh, there you go.
I have a senior moment every now and then, you know. Booker T with a shot to the heel.
Can you dig that on American sucker? Oh!
I'd like to see Storm try a spinner, Rooney. There's a cover, a hook to the leg. It'd be about as ridiculous as me. I did try it 2 weeks ago on my patio.
I want to see that. The Rush Rooney. Here we go.
And look at Rock. This is ovation. The undisputed champion. The Rock with a lot on his mind. Rock goes for SummerSlam. The game next week one-on-one here. And Lance Storm thrown over the top like a piece of garbage. Rock wants the game. Rock wants the game. Let's get it on.
Yeah, just bring it, Triple H.
And from behind comes Lance Storm. The Rock taking his eye off the ball. Only for a moment in pain.
I'm so quick, I didn't even see Storm behind there.
Well, the Rock he was seething earlier tonight. Lesnar distracting the Rock in those front row seats. Then Rock getting pedigreed by the game. And the crowd now getting behind. The great one, the undisputed champion. Oh my God! Whoa! And the Rock here in the game. Bringing in the game. Oh, cheap shot by Christian. Just as Rock was going to put his hands physically on the game, there was a cheap shot. Now Triple H has got the tag. with a Rock down and vulnerable, the Game more than ready to take the tag. And the Cerebral Assassin, as tough as anybody that's ever laced his boots, is beating down and beating up the undisputed champion.
Oh my gosh, he is going after the Rock with a vengeance. Look at him. He's on a mission. You know what he's doing?
The Rock, here comes the Rock, the People's Champion, the undisputed champion, fighting back. Cheap shot on the outside, that must have been. The Game, look at that high knee. The Rock taking him down and out before that. And there's the tag.
Did you see the way the Game was pummeling the Rock? I mean, if he does that to Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam, he really could end Shawn's career forever.
Oh, the Game wants to maim Shawn Michaels. He wants to, oh my God, what a belly-to-belly overhead throw. The Game wants to put Shawn Michaels in a wheelchair. The Rock makes a tag to Booker T. Break of the eyes by Christian. Running back Booker T back in that dangerous corner of Triple H and the Un-American.
Can you imagine Triple H actually blaming the fans? Earlier I was saying that the fans were responsible for being in a weakened condition because he gave it all to the fans.
Referee Earl Hebner trying to restrain the Undertaker. That statement just made me sick. How can a man that should owe his entire damn career to the fans and their support of him through injuries and everything else and turn his back on him? He urinated all over the fans tonight. It's exactly what the Game did. USA 10 ringing throughout the SoFi Arena. We're live tonight on Raw. And thank you very much for being with us here each and every Monday night. It's Lance Storm. Oh, he reverses. And look. Shot him Christian. And he paid for it. Good. And Storm got that kick in. Another young man that idolized Shawn Michaels with that super kick maneuver, and the big heavy hitter of the Un-Americans, 6'7", 280 pounds of Test. Look at the force. Look at the velocity. Test is scrambling Booker T's brain.
Well, you talk about each and every Monday night here on Raw. This match ain't even over. I'm already anticipating next week that bombshell that Eric Bischoff dropped. Eat your heart out, SmackDown.
And what a SummerSlam. We're just less than 2 weeks away. It is going to be the most awesome SummerSlam that I can ever remember. The cover is Goldust saving his partner Booker T. That's teamwork from Goldust and Booker T, even though they violated the rules. A tag made. Test tagging in Triple H and the Game with that well-placed shot right to the heart of Booker T. Oh. But the Cerebral Assassin did not allow Booker T to gain any momentum. And there's a blatant chokehold.
I guarantee you, every minute, every second that Triple H is in this ring, he's thinking about what he wants to do to Shawn Michaels. He's sending a message to Shawn for SummerSlam.
It will not be a wrestling match at SummerSlam. It's going to be a fight. It will not be for the weak at heart. Shawn Michaels in the Game and a great vertical suplex. Float over.
The Undertaker.
And the Undertaker. Undertaker pulling the Game right off of Booker T.
Come on, ref.
Referee
keeps putting the Undertaker out.
Booker T has been isolated now from his 3 teammates. Wow. That takeover. That takeover to reverse tender. And now Booker T again cut from the herd, if you will.
Speaking of the herd, look at the Undertaker he's pacing up and down that ring. He's like a caged tiger. He wants to get in there.
The Undertaker knows he gets Test one-on-one at SummerSlam, but the hell was SummerSlam tonight? The Rock thinking not of Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam and the Undisputed title. The Rock not thinking of the Game next week live on Raw. The Rock thinking tonight, it's showtime, it's game time. It's time to win this main event. And Booker T fighting back. Booker T fighting up. Just as he thought he was going to have the damn momentum. A great drop kick by Christian and a tag made again to this big monster Test.
I told you, I know you hate him, JR. I know you can't stand him, but don't underestimate these Un-Americans.
I'll never, ever underestimate their athletic ability, their ability to win big matches, their ability to win championships. But what I will never respect is the recent attitude that they have, disrespecting our country. We don't go to their backyard and disrespect them. I don't know why they should come to our country and disrespect us.
Well, you talk about their ability to win big championships. You're right. The Un-Americans, they are the tag team champions, JR.
At least for another couple of weeks, maybe.
SummerSlam. Got to do something about that.
Well, Booker T fighting back. Booker T. Look at chop in. Booker T trying to build a momentum.
Oh, look out, back up.
Tilt-a-whirl. Tilt-a-whirl slam. And look at the Rock in. Undertaker in. Interrupting the count of referee Earl Hebner, the senior official here on Raw, having his troubles not that we are surprised.
I'd hate to have the job of referee in this battle.
I don't think the Seattle Mariners and for Luke Piniella to keep this one straight.
Maybe Ichiro could.
And chanting, we want Taker, as the cerebral assassin.
He's not been in the match yet, has he?
Officially applying the super hold of Booker T. Cutting off the three-quarter of the blood to the brain via the carotid artery.
Triple H, he hates to hear fans chant anything.
I can't believe he's blaming the fans for his miserable attitude and for his horrendous outlook on life. He should be kissing Shawn Michaels' Texas ass, because Shawn Michaels did more to help Triple H's career than anybody I know.
We really had to cut him out tonight, JR. We have to calm down.
I'm emotional. I drank too much coffee today.
Oh, here we go. Come on,
Booker T,
Booker.
come on, Booker. Fight back. And Booker T, he'll never quit on us, folks, I guarantee you. And, face touch.
But he might not quit, but he might get stopped.
The cerebral assassin.
No, he might not.
Got a shot by Booker T. Now can Booker T make a tag? Undertaker wants it. Wants it.
Get up, Booker T.
Goldust wants it.
Get up, sucker.
The other Americans are ready to accept the tag. The next tag could be the difference maker in this match.
Yeah, this way, Booker. Crow, get over there. Come on. He's almost looking at these people.
Booker T, make the tag.
Oh, there it is.
Undertaker attacks the two legal men. And Undertaker beating the head out of Texas. Ooh, what a shoot. The American badass. Getting him some. Coming on America. Oh, look at this man go. 6'10", 305 pounds. Oh, almighty. Oh, great agility. Look at the quickness.
It's like a runaway freight train.
Oh, look out here.
He got a ball.
The tag team champions. Oh, Triple H. Triple H on a shot to the back of the Undertaker tag. Here comes the rope. Oh,
Here we go.
Breaking
Here
news.
we go.
It is a Pierce explode in Seattle, Washington tonight. The Rock going outside. But Lance Storm. Look at here. Undertaker taking down Test. And Triple H.
Turn around, Tap. Get you some of that.
Get you some. You un-American.
Watch your back. Watch your back.
Low blow. The low blow went undetected. It was behind the referee's back. The cerebral assassin knew just exactly what he was doing. The low blow to the Undertaker.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Look at Taz.
T right around the face of Taz.
He came in from nowhere. Oh, look out.
And Triple H with a running spot.
Hello.
The game of voting the last ride. And the Rock stopping the pedigree. The Rock in the game. They're not going to wait for 7 days. What a right hand. What a right hand.
Look at this.
The Rock. Rock bottom. Rock bottom. They're going to win it. It's over.
No.
Damn it.
Triple H from outside the ring has got the Rock.
Triple H pulled a Rock. Well, that pretty combination. Undertaker's got Lance Storm. Say 90. A one-handed slam dunk. Choke slam.
Oh, boy.
They call it the last ride. Anywhere in the world you look.
It's a good old American ride right here.
Oh, God, what a shot. Taz with a shot. My God, what a shot. He's got the Undertaker out.
No.
Left foot. And Cole.
No.
Taz has beaten the Undertaker.
Here are
Taz
your
has beaten the
winners,
Undertaker.
the Un-Americans and Triple H.
And Test at 265 pounds, not that he needs to take the cheap shot, did because he likes it.
Well, and unfortunately, we regret to tell you that Hardcore Holly, after that incident with the chair by Test, Hardcore has been brought to a medical facility here. He's been opened up again. So our best goes out to Hardcore Holly.
Here the ECW faithful chanting RVD. The chant rings out here in Topeka.
And they got to give Van Dam credit here going, watch out, going Extreme Rules 2 weeks in a row here on ECW.
And Rob Van Dam was screwed out of the ECW World.
Watch out. Can't do that with Test. He will capitalize on that. that 1 second you delay of putting your offense on him, Test will bring it to you.
Test is violently vicious, and showboating in front of Test is a bad idea, and right now Rob Van Dam is finding that out the hard way.
Van Dam's down now, and hovering over him is this enormous Test. And again, this is Extreme Rules. This is all legal.
Absolutely no disqualifications, no countouts. Extreme Rules matches only come to an end via pinfall or submission.
And Extreme Rules matches are only here on ECW. And now watch this. Watch out.
Rob Van Dam muscling up the 265-pound Test.
Gotta move quick. You know what's coming. Do it quick, Rob. Here we go, baby.
Oh! Talk about crash and burn Test.
Man, I'll tell you, you gotta wonder the condition right away of Van Dam's knee. Let's check out how Van Dam missed this. Watch this. Oh, man, I tell you, Test had Van Dam scouted. You gotta give him credit. Gotta give Test credit for scouting and moving.
Yeah, Van Dam loved that corkscrew leg drop on the outside. Test knew it, and Van Dam could have easily torn a ligament in his knee or ruptured his hamstring, and God knows what he's going to rupture now.
No. Holy backfire.
Test just got trapped underneath those steel steps.
Again, this is all legal. Extreme Rules. You can use weapons of any sort you want. No count out, like you said. No disqualifications.
These matches end only when somebody's knocked out or taps out. Take a look at this.
Oh! Right against his own head after he hit the post. And now, you know, I know Van Dam, he will get on Test after that. Got an opportunity. Oh! Nice look. Nasty kick to the throat of Test. It's Van Dam up to wait it.
Van Dam's still favoring that knee, though.
Oh my God. What? No way!
Oh my God!
Rolling Thunder! On the steps, the steel steps. Oh my God, I've never seen that before.
Talk about exemplifying ECW and Extreme Rules. Rob Van Dam sacrificing his own body to try to
Look at this. Hold on. Look at this impact. Holy smokes. That's the way it's done here in ECW, especially Extreme Rules. Leave it all in the ring, baby. Oh, here we go.
And go under the ring, baby, because it's all legal.
Uh-oh. Little table time, maybe?
You know, Rob Van Dam was screwed out of the ECW World title by Heyman. Test works for Heyman. Van Dam knows that.
I think Van Dam's a little hurt, though. He's not moving as quick as he was earlier.
Hey, how can he not be a little hurt? His knee is collided with the barricade at ringside, and Rob Van Dam using his own body as a weapon.
And we've seen just last week what tables can do to a man's body.
Yeah, Hardcore Holly's being stitched up again now at a medical facility. Last week,
24 stitches across the back of Holly last week. The blood oozing and pouring out of that open wound, but he still competed for another 10, 15 minutes after that injury. That's brutal.
Decapitating clothesline by Test.
That's a car wreck. Nothing fancy, no weapons. Here we go.
Cover, Test on top. This could be two count only, says referee Mickey Henson. Test a little frustrated.
Takes a lot. Takes a lot. Check out this clothesline. Watch this. Watch the impact. Watch the neck of Van Dam. Good God. Oh, man. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Test gonna use Extreme Rules to his advantage.
1, 2, 3. How many? What the hell? How many chairs?
Well, that would be 4.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying.
I know. I got it.
I know how to count.
I'm not sure Van Dam knows how to count right now, but the ref does that too.
Wow. Van Dam, Test has got to be saying, what the hell do I got to do to beat this guy? Look at this kick. Oh, that is disturbing to watch. Oh, this is not good.
This does not bode well for Rob Van Dam. Great shot of that steel chair wedged in between the top and second ropes. Yeah, we've got him. We've got him in opposite corners and adjacent corners.
Oh, well, here we go. Van Dam knows what was in store for him. Cutting off Test, but all the Test is just too powerful.
Rob Van Dam basically now fighting out of self-preservation.
What the hell does Test have in mind? He's got a chair in each corner, wedged in between the ropes, a chair in the middle of the ring, a suplex maybe? Oh, nice counter.
Van Dam.
Splat!
Well, you gotta think Van Dam knows a little something about using steel chairs. Extreme rules. Anything goes. This is all legal.
Watch this chair throw. Look at this.
You can hear it and feel it from that replay.
Test can't have any clue where the hell he is. I was about to say it definitely isn't Kansas, but it is.
Where Test is, Test and Rob Van Dam are in a similar position that Hardcore Holly was in last week, up and above the table.
What the hell's gonna happen, Joe? I'm telling you. Watch out. Here comes Van Dam. Oh! What a forearm right across the face.
Van Dam stopped in his tracks, just frozen. Frozen where he stood by that.
Oh, no.
This is what happened to Hardcore Holly last week.
Shades of last week? What the hell?
Is Rob Van Dam gonna suffer the fate that Hardcore Holly suffered last week?
Or will Test?
24 stitches across the back, and it could be even worse.
What the hell's Van Dam got in mind? Boom! Man, did you see that powerbomb?
Sunset flip powerbomb through the table. Test may be out, Taz, out! Anything can happen. Who's gonna win this matchup? We'll find out when ECW continue. Welcome back to ECW. We have got to take another look at what happened right before the break.
How do you explain this? Check out what Van Dam does here to Test. Oh, man! Powerbomb right through the table. Off the chart, baby. What impact.
What a splat, a sunset flip into that power bomb. The table explodes. Unbelievable offense by Rob Van Dam.
And both men, no doubt, leaving it all in the ring right now. Look who's here.
The self-proclaimed martyr and messiah of ECW, the father of ECW, Paul Heyman, and his personal enforcers. Goons.
Well, why the hell is Heyman out here? Heyman just walks around here, does what the hell he wants, when he wants.
He acts like he owns the place.
Yeah, no, not no more.
It was Heyman who screwed Rob Van Dam out of the ECW World title in the infamous South Philly screw job. Paul Heyman is hell-bent on ruining Rob Van Dam's life.
And if anything, Van Dam's attention has been stolen by Paul Heyman. Oh, man, a low blow. It's Extreme Rules. That is legal.
Perfectly legal. If the referee saw it, so what? Paul Heyman with that who me look on his face. Did I distract Rob Van Dam?
Yeah, I don't know.
Me?
I'm talking about right now. Van Dam's got to be in excruciating pain after that low blow. That was
How can any man not be in extreme pain?
Oh! And out here in front of us.
Van Dam hits the floor. There we go.
Of course, right? No.
A perfectly illegal market.
Again, no disqualifications. Oh, man, this is nasty, Joe. What the hell? Come on!
Rob Van Dam wide open at the mercy of this merciless hooligan shot right behind the knee.
With that nightstick, oh!
Rob Van Dam is being picked apart, dissected by these personal enforcers of Heyman. And it's all legal.
It's ridiculous. Oh, no!
All the while, Test gets to recuperate, waiting on Rob Van Dam to be thrown back in the ring. And now Test just pick up the scrap.
Impossible loss for Van Dam.
Test on top. Here we go. No!
I don't know how. The odds are stacked against Van Dam right now. And I can hear Heyman out here directing traffic.
Rob Van Dam obviously in excruciating pain. A low blow, an attack with a pair of nightsticks.
Test
steel
is,
ring post.
Test is hurting also.
Oh, God. How much can one man take?
He's done. Van Dam may be out. I'm telling you, Joe, he's got to be.
Heyman just loves it.
Look at this. Look at this. How do you explain that? That is sick. That is he's out. Van Dam's out.
Test on top.
That's it. Done.
The leg. Left shoulder up.
What the hell? How?
Rob Van Dam has taken everything that Test and the goons at ringside have hit him with, including chairs, a steel ring post, nightsticks, and Rob Van Dam just refuses to lose here.
Triple Tough is off ED. Now a bear hug, very smart by that powerful, monstrous chest. Super strong arms and shoulders of Test squeezing on that bear hug.
And the problem with the bear hug is as you try to breathe in, if you're Rob Van Dam, as your sternum expands and contracts, it's less and less air with each breath.
You see Heyman, that face, that diabolical look on his eyes, that sickening, look at that face. Oh.
It's like a snake.
Oh! God, that's gotta be it.
Van Dam is out. Test is on top.
What the? You gotta be kidding me. How is Van Dam doing this?
I've never seen it.
Listen. Holy cow! I've never seen a display of courage like this in my life. Van Dam, I've seen this guy go through hell in a match. Not like this. Oh, wait a minute. Now,
and we've seen everything else used as a weapon. Why not the buckle? Why not the buckle underneath the turnbuckle?
It's all legal. Extreme rules. I mean, it sucks for Van Dam, but it's all good in the hood. You can do this. Oh, no. Uh-oh.
At the last second, Van Dam got to look at that ring.
Uh-oh. That's too strong, man. Got too much in the tank. Uh-oh.
Brian Van Dam.
Beautiful.
Van Dam using all of his 235 pounds, launching in a test.
Much to the chagrin of Paul Heyman, Van Dam knocked.
What a match, what a main event we've got here on ECW.
Can't wait till next week. You kidding me?
Extreme Strict Poker, WWE Divas, ECW Vixens.
Oh, from Raw, Candice Michelle and Maria. From SmackDown, Crystal and Ashley.
And from ECW, we've got Trinity and Kelly.
Gonna be. Check this out, though. Now, talk about extreme. Van Dam still hanging in there. Look at these haymakers by Test and Van Dam. Oh, nice knee.
Test hits hard. Van Dam on wobbly legs. Here he comes.
Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute, though. Van Dam right out in front. Van Dam got to whack somebody.
Hopefully the personal enforcers.
Whoa, here we go.
Test is wide open for Rob Van Dam. I got your X Games right here, says Rob Van Dam.
Can RVD win this thing, Joey? Can Van Dam?
Rob Van Dam has been to hell and back.
Oh, yeah. Hey, come on, Van Dam. Here we go. Right in front of the
weather report saying.
Watch out! Oh, my God, on the chair.
Rob Van Dam went for rolling thunder on the steel chair, went for it all at Test.
That hurt. That had to hurt.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, no kidding. What do you get in there, Heyman?
What a match, though. What a match. Now what? What else is there to do to Van Dam?
Enough is enough.
I have a very upsetting feeling we're about to find out, Ted.
Oh, no, my God, no. Move! No,
what the hell? Oh, my God!
Oh, man, that was bad. Oh, man, but Test can't capitalize, but there's no way. No way. If Test can cover Van Dam, there's no way he's kicking out.
Test on top of Rob Van Dam. Hooks the leg.
Oh,
my God, are you kidding me? How in the hell did Rob Van Dam kick out?
Watch this! You've got to be from the skull! He squished him like a bug! What? God, I've never seen nothing like this!
What in God's name else can Test do to Rob Van Dam that he hasn't already done?
I think we're about to find out, Joey.
Rob Van Dam's got glassy eyes in his skull.
He's out of it. Van Dam's out of it.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
You've been in the ring. It's possible to be unconscious, knocked out, and still keep wrestling. You don't know.
No doubt. Look at his eyes. There's no way Van Dam knows where the hell he's at. He's all on instinct right now.
Nobody knows how much of this match Van Dam's even going to remember tomorrow. But for tonight, he's putting on a clinic and had to be extreme.
What a freaking match, though. Not for nothing. This is off the chain. Now what? Oh, man, look at Rob. He's shot. Uh-oh. Oh, man, here we go. Mocking RVD is Test.
There's the insult. Here comes the injury. No! Rob Van Dam takes this over.
Cody, that might have been the only opportunity at this point in the match for Van Dam to get a victory. I'm telling you.
At this point, is Rob Van Dam's tank empty?
It's gotta be.
I want you to beat him. That's what I want.
Then again, he's defied all odds in the past.
Look at the power
Oh
of
my
Test.
God.
He's got Van Dam up.
Oh, that buckle. He hit that buckle with a
Sternum first, way to the buckle. Test was looking at snake eye.
Yeah.
Rob Van Dam on the exposed buckle.
Sternum first also. Oh, look at
Look at
that.
this. Van Dam up top.
What the hell? What's Van Dam up to? Did he catch him with that kick?
Side kick right to the mush. And look where Test lands. That is not where Test wants to be.
Wait a minute. That table's shot.
Still a weapon. A broken table is still a weapon.
Van Dam is hell-bent. Oh, is that table gonna hold him?
Like a pair of black bowling pins down to the incoming.
Wow. RVD's taking out Heyman's personal forces. Oh, baby.
Here we go.
Oh, right in front of
Only
Heyman.
one thing left to do. Right in front of Heyman, as you said, Tez.
You damn right he's off it. Oh!
The Big Show.
Where the hell did he come from? Oh, man, look at that grin.
A sadistic smile on the face of the 500-pound ECW World Champion.
Again, it's Extreme Rules. This is all legal. Oh, my God. That's got to be it. Van Dam's in trouble. Oh, my.
Van Dam gets planted, Test on top.
No. Oh. Damn.
The winner of this match,
Oh, my God.